We've covered a lot of ground in this module, from the fundamentals of AI and machine learning to how language models work, to the difference between predictive and generative AI. We close Module 1 with the next key development in the field of artificial intelligence, Agentic AI. You may have heard this term before. Like many AI terms, it's often used loosely. So let's be precise about what it means and why it matters. Here's the core distinction. The AI tools most of us use when this course was first released, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, are fundamentally reactive. You give them a prompt, they give you a response. You evaluate that response, maybe ask a follow-up question, and so the cycle continues. The human is in the loop at every step, directing the conversation and deciding what to do with the output. Agentic AI is different. An AI agent doesn't just respond to a single prompt, it pursues a goal. You give it an objective, and it figures out the steps to achieve that objective, executes those steps, evaluates the results, adjusts its approach if needed, and keeps going until the goal is met, or it determines it can proceed. Let me make this more tangible with an example. With a standard AI assistant, you might ask, write me an email to reschedule tomorrow's meeting with Sarah to next week. The AI writes the email, you review it, maybe edit it, then send it to yourself. With an AI agent, you might say, reschedule my meeting with Sarah to sometime next week that works for both of us. The agent then checks your calendar, checks Sarah's availability, perhaps by sending her a message or checking a shared system, identifies suitable times, proposes options or picks one based on your preferences, sends the calendar invite, updates any relevant documents, and confirms back to you when it's done. You went from giving a single instruction to delegating an entire task. That's the shift. What makes this possible? A few capabilities coming together. First, so-called tool use. Modern AI systems can be connected to external tools, like tools to search the web, query databases, send emails, interact with APIs, write and execute code, and control software applications. The AI isn't just generating text, it's taking actions in real systems. Second, planning and reasoning. To pursue a goal, an agent needs to break it into steps, decide the order, and adjust when things don't go as expected. The latest AI models have significantly improved capabilities here. They can think through multi-step problems in ways earlier models couldn't. Third, memory and context. Agents need to remember what they've done, what worked, what failed, and what the overall goal is. They need to maintain context across multiple steps, sometimes over extended periods. When you combine these capabilities, tool use, planning, and memory, you get systems that can operate with significant autonomy. Now, where is this actually being used today? Coding is one of the most advanced areas. AI coding agents can take a feature request, write the code, run tests, debug errors, and iterate until the code works. Developers are already using these to dramatically accelerate their work. Research and analysis is another. Agents can be given a research question, then autonomously search for sources, read and synthesize the information, identify gaps, search again, and compile findings. Work that might take a human analyst hours or days. Customer service is evolving. Beyond simple chatbots, agentic systems can actually resolve issues like checking order status, processing returns, updating accounts, escalating when needed, and not just answering questions. And for enterprise workflows more broadly speaking, processing invoices, onboarding employees, managing IT tickets, coordinating approvals, anywhere where there are multi-step processes with clear rules, agents are starting to take over routine execution. Now, and this is very important, I need to be honest about where we currently are with Agentic AI when this course was first released. Agentic AI is advancing rapidly, but is still early. Today's agents work best on well-defined tasks in constrained environments. They can struggle with ambiguity, unexpected situations, and tasks require judgment that goes beyond their training. They can make mistakes and do so often, especially when there is no human in the loop, and when an agent makes a mistake autonomously. It can take several wrong actions before anyone notices. The reliability question is central. If an agent is right 95% of the time, that sounds impressive, until you realize that for high-stakes tasks, 5% errors could be catastrophic. The applications succeeding today are ones where errors are either low cost or easily caught and corrected. This leads to a crucial concept for leaders: human in the loop versus human on the loop. Human in the loop means a human approves each action before it's taken. This is safe, but limits the productivity gain. You're still bottlenecked by human attention. Human on the loops means the agent operates autonomously, but a human monitors the outcomes and can intervene when needed. This unlocks more value, but requires trust in the system and good monitoring. Most organizations will move along this spectrum gradually, starting with humans in the loop, building confidence, then progressively allowing more autonomy as systems prove reliable. So what does this mean for you as a leader? First, recognize that this is the direction AI is heading. Today's chat-based tools are a stepping stone. The future is AI that doesn't just advise, but acts. Planning your AI strategy without considering agentic capabilities would be like planning a mobile strategy in 2008 without considering apps. Second, start identifying workflows that could benefit from autonomous execution. Where do your people spend time on routine multi-step tasks that follow predictable patterns? Those are your early candidates. Third, think about the trust and governance frameworks you'll need. When AI takes actions on behalf of your organization, like sending communications, making decisions, accessing systems, what oversight is appropriate? What happens when something goes wrong? These questions need answers before you deploy agents at scale. And fourth, watch this space actively. Agentic AI is evolving fast. The capabilities available a year from now will significantly exceed what we have today. Staying informed isn't optional, it's a leadership responsibility. That brings us to the end of Module 1. You now have a solid foundation in what AI actually is, how it works, and where it is going. In Module 2, we'll shift from understanding to application, looking at the strategic business case for AI and how to identify the right opportunities in your organization.